What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Listen, it's about 6:30 in the morning, and I'm just gonna drop some quick gems on people who are in their phone. They just trying to figure out. I need to figure out a hustle. I don't want to work this 9 to 5 no more. I'm tired of going into this job. I'm tired of my employees. I'm tired of my boss. How can I start making money for myself? How can I make money paying myself? How can I be my own boss? And I'm finna give you a quick gem. I'm finna give you a trade that literally anybody can do. Anybody can start doing. It only takes $100 to start doing. So basically, everybody want to know how to pay themselves, and everybody want to know how to get money. Everybody want to learn how to just be chilling getting money. So boom, first I'm gonna tell you this: you're not gonna be chilling just getting money. No one's just gonna give you money all day and just be like, here's money, unless you're a bum and you're out there with a cup and you're like, hey, I'm homeless, I need some money. So boom, one of the easiest trades to do to get some money is becoming a barber. And why a barber? Because one, all you're doing is cutting somebody's hair on different levels, and you're shaping it up and you're getting them out the way. Haircuts right now are $25, $50, $100, $150, even $200 right now. It's a good trade. And I'm a barber myself, so I know. I'm King Hussle. I do it all. I know how to cut hair too. So boom, that was actually my first trade, cutting hair. I started at 6. I cut a patch of my cousin's head, and every 6 days I was cutting hair. So boom, let me just break down to you how to cut hair in the simplest form, so you can start doing your research, start learning how to cut hair and understand what's going on, so you can start making some money. So basically, there are barber sets out here, the liners and the clippers, where you can get in one set for at least $100, $150. Can't beat that. And those are pretty good clippers. You got the Andis and the Walls. I prefer the Andis, but you can do either or. So boom, all them gray clippers and black clippers that you see the barbers giving you linings with, 9 times out of 10, it's an Andis liner. Either the T outliner 1 or the T outliner 2. Them big heavy silver clippers that you see the barbers using, that's been going around for ages, those are Andis clippers. You got the Babyliss blade that's out right now, clippers, that's pretty decent. You got a lot of different brands out here, but that just goes into years of actually cutting hair. So boom, you go to the beauty supply store, you get you a clipper set, $100, $150. Now you got you some clippers and you got you some decent liners. So now you can cut hair. It gives you the guards, so you can give somebody a full haircut, and it gives you the liners, so you can give them the liners, so you get a full haircut. Bada bing, bada boom. So okay, the first step you want to do is you want to see what type of texture that person has, what hair texture they have. If they have coarse hair, if they have straight hair. Straight hair is typically different to cut from coarse hair, but it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's all about levels and it's all about guards. So boom, it's all about your hand, how heavy your hand is, how good your technique. It's really about technique with the clippers. And once you cut so much hair and the time goes on and you start to learn more techniques and ways to cut hair, you'll get better and better and better. So boom, you comb out the hair, right? So let's say you got a coarse hair or African American person's hair, you know, the normal texture hair. Boom, you're gonna comb their hair out, or you're gonna pick it out so you can get the hair straight. You can get all the hair in place, so when you cut it, it won't look like you got patches and all that, or the hair won't look even or anything like that. So you comb it out, you brush it out, boom. So now the first thing you want to do is, let's say that person wants even, they got waves and they just want a little hair trimmed off their head and they want a taper. That's just, you know, the sides and the back. So boom, what you do is you say, okay, either they're going to get a 1 guard up or a 2 guard down. Because like I said, if the lever is up on the clippers, that means you're not going to take off that much hair. But the lever is down, you're taking off more hair. So if it's down and it's just the teeth, more hair. If it's up and you can see a guard over the teeth, like it's higher than the guard, that's less hair. So boom, you're going to put the 1 guard on. Independent, he might want a 1.5. He might want to, you know what I mean? He might want a half. So if he wants, it just depends on how much of the hair he wants. If he still wants it deep and he still wants a lot of hair on his head, you're going to leave the lever up on the 1. And you're going to just trim it down a little bit, get it even, you know what I'm saying? Get the little split end hairs off his head, and it's going to make the waves pop more. Maybe he might want to go a little bit lower. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? It just all depends on his preference or their preference. It might be a woman or it might be a man. It just depends on their preference. So boom, once you got their hair all even, you know what I'm saying, got their hair cut and all that, now it's time for the taper. Now it's a fade, a Philly fade, or a taper liner. A taper fade or a Philly fade. A taper fade when it's just this part right here, just this little part right here. And the Philly fade is when it's just all this, and it's the all on the sides, the whole side. And you got the, you know, the fro or the braids. Anybody, you know, see fade braids and they always got the little baby hair on the side, or they got a lot of hair missing on the side with dreads too, that's a fade. That's a Philly fade. Anybody that got the hair still on the sides and all that, and it's just this little part right here, that's a taper. So now you know the difference. So let's say they want a taper. So you're going to get their hair, you know what I'm saying, even, and then you're going to do it. It's all about level. So Everybody has a different technique of fading. So what I do is I get it balled on the side. I balled all this up, balled it with the liners, balled it to a certain point. Boom. Then I take the clippers and I put the lever up, and I go up about 1 inch. So I go up about 1 inch. Boom, boom, boom. So now it's like, you know what I mean? Like let's say you just took the clippers with no guard and cut somebody hair, not bald, but just with the, you know, a real low haircut. You know what I mean? So I get it to that level. Boom. Then I take the guard and I put it on the clippers, and I put it at about the one down. So now I'm just, the hair that's right here, I'm gonna just blend it in. So now it's all about blending. It goes from light to dark. It's all about blending. It's all about levels. So boom, now you got a level of baldness. Boom, now you got a level of 1, and now you got this part right here is blending into that. So then after I do that, I take the clippers, I take the guard off, and I blend that part right here. That's from this bald to the 1, and I blend that in together. So now it's blending in together. Everything is blended in, and I do the same on the other side. If I wanted to do a Philly fade, I line up my whole side lining, cut off all this. So now it's just a direct. It's not a straight line. It's a sort of straight line, but it's like boom. And then I take the same steps. I take the clippers, no guard, and I go up about 1 inch. Boom, 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 boom. Go up about 1 inch. Then I put the guard back on, the one guard down, and I blend this hair up here. Boom, 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 boom. So now it's blended in. All this is blended in. Then I take that off, and again, I push the lever down, so it's just there's no guard over there. It's just teeth. So you can off more hair, and I blend that in. Boom, 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 boom. Now I got a whole Philly. The transition on my fade is blended in. It looks like a good fade. You know, like, you know how the people with straight hair be having all them fades and stuff, and it just looks so perfect. That's how it's gonna look. So boom. Once you do that, you line the back of their head up. Boom. You line the back up. Boom, boom. You go over with the curve. But the best way to start a lining is starting in the middle. You start in the middle, you're gonna be able to see which direction their lining is and how it's gonna meet at the points, because you always want to have somebody lining straight. You don't want to push it back. You don't want to have it crooked. You always want to have it straight. Some people have thinner lining, some people have thicker lining, some people have calyx where the growth of their hair pattern goes a different way, so you got to comb it a different way, line it up a different way. Everybody has a different situation, so you just got to get comfortable with all the different situations, all the different techniques on lining somebody's hairs up. So boom. You start off in the middle, boom, and you go over, boom. You meet it to a point. It should always meet to the point of your side lining that's going vertical, up and down, boom. So boom. You line it up on that side, boom, it meets. You line it up on the side, then it meets. Now, this is a trick that I teach people. Don't automatically start lining up the side, right? Why? Because you always want your vertical bars on the side to always meet to your temple, to your point. So you always, when you line your sides up, it'll tell you where to start the side, this part right here. So some people, if you line this up the right way, you'll know where to stop and you'll know where to go up at. So I tell people, listen, after you did the lining up here, you go right here and you do these right here. You start from the bottom and you go up, because once you go up, it's gonna literally show you the hair that you're cutting off and where to meet at. Boom. Once you meet the side lining, now you can go to the side and line that up. You can connect it. Now you can go to that side and connect it. Boom. Now you got a crispy lining. And then it's the same with the back taper. You're gonna bald it, boom, to a certain line. You're gonna take the guard. You're gonna go up 1 inch with the no guard, with the blade up. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to take the guard, put it on one guard. You're going to blend the top part. So now that the hair that's coming down is getting lower and lower and lower. Now it's blended in. So now it's to the one guard that I just had with no clipper. You're going to take the guard off. You're going to do it to a 0. Boom. You're going to blend it in. Now you got a back taper. That's how you cut hair. And now you're starting to make hair. All it took was $100 or $150 to get a clipper set. It took you free to go on YouTube and watch how to cut hair. It's a lot of people out there cutting hair. It's a lot of tutorials on how to cut hair. You watching it, you practicing, you getting the technique down. So now you know, okay, when I go cut this person here, I gotta comb their hair out, I gotta brush their hair out. Now when I turn the clipper on, depending on how lower or how much hair they still want to hit, is to determine which guard I use. How do I know which guard to use? Okay, let me go type in some videos, different lengths of hair, which guards to use. Boom, boom, whatever you gotta type in on YouTube or wherever you gotta type in to see a video on the guards to use. Boom, now you know which guards will get a certain person's hair to a certain level. Now you're getting used to that. Now you're starting to figure out which liners are the best. Now you're starting to do you got you a dummy. Now you're practicing on the dummy head that you brought from the store. Now you getting line is perfect and perfect. Now you want to get the enhancements, aka the beam. Now you spraying beam. Now you want to, okay, now you want to learn how to, here's the technique to get somebody hair crispy. See, what I do is with the lining part, I get that down to a 1. Boom, 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 because you know that the front part always tends to be the longer part. So I get that down to a 1 so I can see the lining effectively. Once I get the lining down effectively, then I spray it with a little magic hairspray. Boom, 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 little sprints. You know what I'm saying? Dry it up so the hair can stay in place. So when I'm lining it up, it'll still be in place, right? Boom. So now I'm lining it up. I take my little card that lets me allow me to, you know, spray it. Boom, 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 boom. Keep it on. So I won't get no more enhancements on the forehead, just directly on the hair and the lining. So when I take the card back, it's a straight line. Boom, boom, boom. And then I take my razor and I boom, 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 get it to the line, go up. Some people go down, boom, 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 and now you got a razor lining. And some people, you know, get their hair lined, they facial hair, boom. That's about $150, $100 right there, depending on the barber, the state, and where you are. You do 10 heads, you just made you $1,000 that day cutting hair, all off a $100 clipper set. How can you beat that? So if it's any 18-year-olds, anybody out there that's just don't want to work their 9 to 5, tired of it, they trying to find something to do, they trying to find their self, I'm telling you, being a barber, a beautician is the way to go, because you work at your own speed, you do what you want to do, and it's all about promoting. It's all about who you are as a person, which will allow more customers to come to you. I know it's a lot of barbers out there, I know it's a lot of beauticians out there, but you don't see a lot of beauticians working all day, every day. Why? Because it's all about promotion and marketing. You put your brand out there, you put your product out there, every head that you do, you make a video, every cut that you do, you make a video to show people, hey, I'm crispy with the clippers, hey, I'm crispy with the braiding hair or doing the wigs or doing whatever. So now the more that you put out there, the more your product that you put out there, they see the more you're really consistent with doing this, and now they're gonna be more comfortable coming to you to get their hair cut or getting their hair done. So that's another trade, that's another hustle, another way to start making money. It really generating a lot of money right now, because there's people out there getting their hair done for $300, $350, getting simple things done. It's a lot of money in cosmetology. So if you don't know a way to get some money, you're looking for a way to get some money, cosmetology is a perfect way, a great way to start generating you some side income money, some side hustle money, just to, you know what I'm saying, start getting the ball running. Because like I said, the more seeds you plant, the more you invest in certain things, the more money you start making, the more residuals you start seeing, the more capital you have, and you can start, you never know, you might want to open up a barbershop, you might want to open up a beauty bar, you never know, but you have the capital to invest in it, and now you're able to do it. So shout out to everybody that's looking for a new way to get some money. Shout out to everybody that's up this morning. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in with me. Shout out to all my real Hussle Nation Empire fans, all my H&E family, all my real hustlers. And we're going to keep getting this money. We're going to keep dropping these videos. We're going to keep dropping these gems. And we're going to keep elevating. It's your boy, King Hussle. Make sure you follow me on IG, King Hussle X1M. That's my only IG page. Also, I got Call It What You Want a podcast. That's for my podcast on IG. Also, I got Hussle Nation Empire. You got any talent you want me to see it, I will be doing a $100 talent review. We'll be doing it live. You send me, you pay me, you send me what you got. We're going to review it on live. We're going to let the whole world see it. We're going to put you on a platform. And if they like it, and if I like it, you never know. You might get your Hussle Nation Empire chain. So make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all follow me on all my YouTube channels. King Hussle Topic, King Hussle X1M, and the Hussle family. We're going to keep elevating. Go run them all the video views up, likes, comments, subscribes, and we'll keep elevating. It's your boy, King Hussle. I'm out of here. Peace.